talking about more mistakes homeowners make, what are the consequences of not scheduling preventative maintenance or staying on top of that? What can it lead to? Whole house.
So that's a big one.
Huge.
So a lot of people will move into their house and assume it's a house.
Mhm.
It is what it is. It's meant to withstand. It'll stand forever. And they look at their grandparents or sometimes even their parents that have these stunning houses that are 50 and 60 years old. And what a lot of people didn't grow up learning was that it took a lot of work to keep it that way.
Mhm.
You don't necessarily see it, or if you do see it every day, it just kind of out of sight, out of mind. But preventative maintenance is the best way and the only real way to maintain your home and actually keep it nice and new and working for many, many, many years to come.
Because a lot of that you don't really see.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's not very often that you do it, but
Yep.
it's very important
And
in
it's
the
one of
long
those
run.
things that it'll creep up on you. If you don't do it, you may not see any of the issues for a while, but when you do,
Mhm.
it's already a really big problem.
Mhm.
I mean, that is, mold or dry rot or, any number of things can be wrong
Mhm.
with your house if you just don't do the basic preventative
Yeah.
maintenance of a home.
Speaking on your experience of your homeowner,
Yep.
for your house specifically, what's the most important thing for your house's maintenance to keep top notch or to maintain itself? Or the
Uh,
list, or the
yeah, I
top
was going to
5, because
say,
I know, like, a lot of them are
so
important.
typically I actually have like a list for every month
Mhm.
and or by season. Now I'll break it up by the month just to make it a lot more manageable.
Mhm.
But like in the fall, you want to make sure your gutters are cleaned and you want to make sure that your leaves are raked and you want to make sure that all your vents are clean and whatnot on the exterior house. You want to check your seals and stuff like that around your house so that drafts aren't getting in. Um, that's also a great opportunity to check your batteries for your smoke detectors and to
Mhm.
make sure your smoke detectors and everything are working because you're going to be inside a lot longer than you typically
Yeah.
are during the spring and summertime. So that's an opportunity to make sure the inside of your house is just up to par so that you can be in it all wintertime.
Yeah.
Over the wintertime, just making sure that no vents are blocked and, you want to make sure to not have slips or falls. So you want to make sure the snow is removed and
Mhm.
always watch for any icicle buildup, just anything outside that people aren't out a lot, but anything outside that can damage or hurt you.
Yeah.
Springtime is a great time to, get out there and enjoy your yard. And that's the opportune time to, get your sprinkler systems running, make
Mhm.
sure that all your water systems are working outside and in. Um, you can also, you've been, you change your furnace filters every couple of months or at
Mhm.
least quarterly. Um, there's just so much to do, but it's all the little things that
Yeah.
add up that people don't really think about. I could keep going. I just don't know how much time we actually have.
We
So
have all the time in the
yeah,
world, but talking about more month to month,
yes.
what are some of, like, the monthlies that you make sure are done, and then we can kinda go into more seasonal?
Yeah, so with Villa My Home, we actually have a monthly maintenance program that we will come
Mhm.
out every month and do a different project. There's two main projects that we do pretty much every month,
Mhm.
and then we will also change your furnace filters and make sure that your water softener is full. And then on top of that, like some of our monthlies, we will check in your smoke detectors and replace the batteries. We do check the seals on all your windows
Mhm.
and doors to make sure
Which is
they're good.
important.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another one of the great spring ones is we make sure to check your garage door. A lot of people don't
I
think
was
about how
gonna bring that
dangerous a
up.
garage
I was
door
gonna
can
bring that
be.
up.
But yeah, we make sure that all the safeties are working and correctly.
Mhm.
We also check your spring because if a spring were to burst, it can cause serious injuries.
Yeah, um, just I know from us having conversations outside of here, like, the garage door one or the spring, that whole mechanics is so something I would never think of, and I know a lot of people my age, new homeowners, would never ever think about that, or even them moving into a new house, not even thinking about checking something like that, and I didn't know the
Yeah.
consequences or, like,
So
how
something we do,
dangerous they
yeah,
are.
we make sure that it's lubed and everything's
Mhm.
working correctly. But yeah, there's just a litany of just little things that people don't think about that we take off their hands so that they
Yeah.
can live in their house comfortably and know that it's safe
Mhm.
and that it's going to last for a long time. But also be comfortable in it, you
Yeah.
know?
With Villa My Home, we understand people have very busy lives,
You do.
and when they get home, they don't wanna do anything. I know that's
Exactly.
how I am. I
Yeah.
don't wanna do anything. I just wanna chill out. but then the maintenance kind of falls through the cracks and it can lead to
Well,
horror
and
stories.
what's great about Villa My Home is we also, with our team of maintenance guys, we're all background checked and licensed and insured, and we can actually come into your house when you're not there if you give us access, so we can do all those things and not bother you. So that
Mhm.
when you come home to your house just ready to go, and you don't have to worry about all those issues. We also, along with the general maintenance stuff, we have no problem doing other little things like putting together shelves or touching up paint or
Mhm.
caulking things. We just do everything in your home to make sure that it lasts as long as you want it to, or as long as you do, and it's beautiful and exactly the way you want
Yeah, especially going off that. What makes us different from other services, we are concierge based. So you talk to one person, you go through that one person, nothing complicated. It would be me. And then also with that, life, once again, busy. If you need anything picked up, if you have a package delivered, if you need to go pick up some dry cleaning because your life is busy, contact us. That's all falls under the home maintenance. Because lifestyle is important. And living in a home, I don't think people realize takes time, energy, money
it. Yeah.
to maintain.
And with that, Josie and I work really hard with outsourcing as well. And so we work with a bunch of other companies so that if you need your lawn mowed and your pool taken care of and everything, we will make
Mhm.
sure that that is all taken care of
Yeah.
as well.
Or if there are bigger issues that we ourselves are not super professional, we know people.
Yep.
We can get it done.
And the nicest part about all that, it's all one bill. You only have to worry about one person. And with your monthly subscription, you actually get discounts on all those services as well.
Yeah, that includes handyman. From what we've noticed from our current members, a lot of them, I didn't realize how many of them have just a list of waiting for you to come each month and you do the maintenance, the monthly maintenance, but they are just excited for you to be there to do stuff, to get stuff done,
Yeah.
like assembling stuff together, patching holes, hanging items that husbands aren't around, busy.
Yeah, and mainly it's not that the husbands aren't around, it's that they
They-
would rather spend quality time and not having them
Yes.
do stuff. And
Yeah.
what's great, I think, is as we, build a relationship with each client, they really realize like all the things that can be done in their home.
Mhm.
So they just start making lists for us to take care of for them
They get
so
a
that
lot more
yeah, so
out of their
you'd
home.
get a lot of value out of the package as well.
Mhm. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yep.
Hopefully, people kind of get a grasp of how important home maintenance is and how it keeps the house running efficiently and keeping it safe.
Yep.
That's a big one, especially decks that go uncared for can lead to accidental anything.
Yep.
And the water damage
Water damage,
can
always
snowball,
damage.
major snowball there. And then anything electrical is just dangerous.
Yep.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.